Hey guys, today we'll be doing a Beyblade Tournament Analysis of the Carolina's Finest 1 tournament hosted by StayCool in Franklin, North Carolina last weekend. So the top 4 of this event were the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th seeds. And I was only able to get the 2 semifinal matchups and the finals matchup. So I wasn't able to get the 3rd place matchup on video. Now this first matchup is between the 1st and 5th seeds. So Glitter Girl 1022 was the 1st seed and StayCool was the 5th seed. Now StayCool, I believe he used a different name in the tournament. I believe it was FG Mariam, and he is the owner of 4 Gaming and the host of this tournament. Now this very first matchup is against Perfect Phoenix, Will, and Zone Dash plus Z versus Rage on 3A and Extreme Dash. So you can tell right now by the way that StayCool is holding his launcher that his Rage is either going to tornado stall or bounce out of the stadium. Now that is a really good combo. However, for me personally, I don't really like Extreme Dash. As drivers with that soft rubber, for me, they do tend to either self-KO or actually, yeah, they just self-KO for me. So they'll either do the perfect flower pattern or they will hit the stadium and bounce out. So while the Extreme Dash is a good driver, I personally do not use it. Now, he asked for the replay here. So I'm thinking maybe he wasn't thinking about how he was holding it, but throughout this match, he holds it the same way. So I just think he wasn't that experienced with Extreme Dash, as really, he should really be tilting the launcher when he launches, as tornado stalling against a Perfect Phoenix on Zone Dash plus Z and opposite spin isn't really going to win you the match, and when you're using Rage, you really want to KO your opponent. So StayCool, he's going to ask for the switch here, and Glitter Girl chooses to stick with the Perfect Phoenix combo, which is a good choice, and she's already won twice, so she might as well stick with it. So StayCool, he's going to switch into his opposite spin Zone Dash plus Z, so it'll be a left versus right Zone Dash plus Z matchup. Now I'm not sure what his other combo is, but I'm 99% sure it is a right spin, and you can see it's on Xtend plus, so he really should have chosen that combo. So I just think he isn't too familiar with going against Zone Dash plus Z. As same spin, it's not really a great driver. Xtend plus can beat it in the same spin. So this matchup here, it's going to be Glitter Girl with the win, and StayCool is going to ask for the switch. Now, for some reason, Glitter Girl is going to choose to switch into her, I believe, Imperial on the straight dash combo. If I were her, I would have kept using the Perfect Phoenix the entire time. And also, I should mention, this was Glitter Girl's first tournament ever, and I know at least one of the competitors, the one that she beat in the previous matchup, he wasn't too happy with the fact that she got help with her combos in the finals. So she did ask Frost to help her build her combos, and Frost helped her as it was her first tournament. And they were in different brackets. And I do believe she swept him using Perfect Phoenix in the round previously. So yeah, so this was a win for StayCool, as his Rage does land in the stadium at the same time that her Destroy Dash combo lands outside the stadium. And she will choose to switch, and she goes right back to her Phoenix, which is definitely the best choice for her. As you can see, he's still holding it parallel to the ground, the Rage combo. And I know sometimes when I'm in the heat of a matchup, I'll get frustrated and I'll keep using the same combo even though I'm using it. So yeah, for that launch, her perfect Phoenix actually landed in the pocket and it hit the back when she launched, so that was a point for StayCool. So she will choose to replay. Again, that is a good choice. She should really just keep using her perfect Phoenix combo, because it doesn't seem like he's going to switch into that Extend Plus combo. And I could be wrong, it could be a left spin combo, I'm just not sure what it actually is. It looks like it may be on something on Blitz. So yeah, you see he's just going to Tornado Stall, and it's a little bit too late for Rage to try to flower pattern in and win. So Glitter Girl will get the win here, and the next matchup she's going to choose to stick with her perfect Phoenix, which is going to give her another win. And you see he's looking at his combos, but he just keeps choosing to stay with Rage. So yeah, again, hopefully if he's watching this, he can try maybe tilting the launcher on that Rage combo and seeing how that works out for him, as it will give it a more aggressive pattern. And Glitter Girl, she did a really good job of constantly launching her perfect Phoenix in the center of the stadium. Now, this next matchup is between the second and the third seed. So Froztz is the second seed and LJ Blader is the third seed. Now, the combos being used by these two Bladers, Froztz was using Tempest Solomon 1 as World Extend Plus, Rage Diabolos 2 as Strip, and World Spriggan 2 the Orbit Metal. OG Blader, he used Tempest Lucifer 2, 1 as World Extend Plus, Rage Helios 2, 3A Drift, and Infinite Lucifer with the Shield 2A, and I believe he used this Octa. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I believe, yeah, it's Octa. So that is an interesting combo. It is a defensive combo, and 2A is really good at slowing down Beyblades that touch it. So for this matchup, I did have to switch the camera angle, and I didn't do a good enough job setting up the camera as I was about to start a match, so I didn't want to really waste too much time. So the first matchup is Tempest versus Tempest. So Tempest Lucifer 2 versus a Tempest Solomon. And I'm honestly not sure what happens here, but the Tempest Lucifer 2 does beat the Tempest Solomon combo. And maybe I didn't launch hard enough, I'm honestly not too sure. So LJ will get the first point here, and Froztz will say that he wants to switch. So for some reason, LJ will choose to use his infinite combo. Now, if you look at the combos these two Bladers are using, if I were LJ Blader, I would have cut my Tempest combo. Well, probably not, as there is a Rage on Drift in opposite spin, which opposite spin Drift will be Tempest. So if I were him, I probably would have, not knowing how Orbit Metal plays out in same spin, I probably would have went with my own Drift combo. I really wouldn't have went to the infinite combo, as it is a right spin and it is a defensive combo, so Tempest can beat that combo. Hey, even Rage, even seeing that opposite spin on Drift, I would have went to that combo. Because that's really just giving away a point in my opinion. So yeah, he goes to that combo, and Froztz chooses to keep the Tempest combo. And even though that Extend Plus is semi-awoken, it's not super aggressive. So that Octa really isn't going to do him any good. You can see it's just kind of making his Beyblade do mini hops around the stadium, so yeah, he's not going to win this matchup. Now, he will ask for the switch, and Froztz doesn't want to keep Tempest, as there is an opposite spin Drift combo that he knows can take down his Tempest. So he goes to his Rage combo, and LJ will choose to use his Infinite combo. Now, that Rage combo is Rage 2S Drift. It's not an aggressive combo. It can be aggressive depending on how you launch Drift, but the idea is that it is a stamina first, attacker second type combo. So you can launch it with a tilting or sliding launch, and you can do a hard launch and it will be aggressive, or you can do a light launch and it will just act like a stamina combo. So the Infinite combo can beat it, and you'll see here it does beat it, as that he launches with a tilting launch, so it does hit and get KO. So Frost asks for the switch, and LJ will choose to use his Rage. And since the Rage combo just lost, Frost really doesn't want to try to use it again. He just decides to switch to the World Orbit Metal combo, as again it is really good at taking down same spin combos. I've only, well, let's say a fresh Orbit Metal can be almost anything same spin. I'm not too sure if it can be atomic same spin, but I know for a fact that a right spin world with 2B and or fresh Orbit Metal can take down a Tempest Solomon 1 as well, Xtend Plus. Now, when you use Orbit Metal a lot, the metal ball does kind of slow down, and it starts to make the combo jerk and get a little bit more erratic, so it gets a little bit more aggressive. So in order to beat this Rage combo, you really don't want to launch head on with Rage, as that Rage has 3A, so it has a good chance of KOing you. So you either want to launch with a hard tilt so that it hits up against the chip, or you want to launch away. So you can see Frost launched right onto that Rage combo and ended up getting KO'd in the opposite pocket. So Frost will ask for the switch, and LJ chooses to keep his Rage combo, so Frost chooses to use his Rage combo now. So this is same spin, Rage on Drift combo, only difference is 3A and 2S. So again, you really want to launch this Rage on 2S combo. You don't want to launch it too aggressive, as if he launches his Rage on 3A, if LJ Blair launches it super aggressive, then there is really a 50-50 chance on who will win. So if you want, you can try to light launch and try to have more of that force push that other Rage back. But yeah, it really comes down to just doing a good launch and kind of hitting at the right angle. So you'll see here that Frost does a tilted launch, and LJ kind of just launches straight down. So the Rage 2S on Drift does swoop in and hit the other Rage. So LJ asks for the switch, and Frost decides to keep his Rage combo. So he chooses to use Infinite, as it did win before, but if you watch the launch by Frost here, he turns the launcher so it doesn't hit it head on, and it kind of like spins out. So now it's going to come down to a stamina matchup, and it's Octa versus Drift, opposite spin stamina. So yeah, Rage takes that, and at this point Frost shouldn't switch unless his Rage combo loses, honestly. So on the switch, LJ decides to use Tempest. I'm not sure if that was the best choice. Honestly, he probably should have went with his Rage combo, as again, this is opposite spin Drift versus Xtend Plus. And 9 times out of 10, the Drift combo will beat the Xtend Plus combo in opposite spin. So you'll see here that it does come down to a tie. I think it came down to a replay, as the judge wasn't sure if Rage had stopped or not, but in the replay you can see that Rage never actually stops spinning. It does just slow down. So now in this rematch, you can see the launcher, Frost launcher, is tilted, and he's holding it hard, but you see he's not launching hard. So this is going to come down to stamina. As if Frost wanted, he could really, it's opposite spin. So he could go for the KO if he wanted, but that drift driver is awoken. So you really just want to try to do stamina. And you can see here that the Tempest combo stopped spinning and it just rocked back and forth while the Rage combo kept spinning. So LJ asks for another switch, and Frost again chooses to keep the Rage, which is the right choice to make. And LJ will go with his Rage combo now. And you'll see here, he's going to launch Rage a lot harder than he launched the previous matchup between these two. So you see he tilted it down and he launched, so they made contact and they both hit the wall, but the Rage on 2S lost a lot more stamina. So at this point, Frost doesn't want to risk it, and he knows that the left spin orbit metal can beat Rage. It's a matter of launching away from it or tilting it far enough that the Rage combo will hit the chip instead of hit the chases. Because if it hits the chassis, then it will get a KO, or has a high chance of getting a KO. So if you watch here, that world is tilted forward a lot. So you can see that the Rage, it was hitting the chip. And LJ says that he wants it to come down to stamina, and I really do think a lot of people just haven't played against Orbit Metal, or they quote-unquote sleep on Orbit Metal, but Orbit Metal is really good at same spin. So this is the finals matchup, and it is Frost versus Glitter Girl 1022. Again, Glitter Girl was the #1 seed, and Frost was the #2 seed. Now, in the first part of the tournament, the matchup was Glitter Girl won the matchup between Frost and herself, and she used her world combo, so her left spin world 2B drift against Frost left spin world 2B orbit metal, and the score was 3-2, so she got a really good KO for the last point. So for some reason the camera went out for the first matchup here. So the first matchup isn't shown, but it was Tempest versus Perfect Phoenix. As Frost knew that she was going to go with that Perfect Phoenix, as that's what she had been using the entire top 8. So Tempest won that, and she asked for a switch. So since Tempest had won, Frost just decided to keep Tempest out, even though he figured she would go for that world on drift combo. So looking at the choices, Frost could have went with the drift combo, and that would have been interesting, as world on drift left spin versus Rage on drift is kind of maybe 50-50, so that's not a really good thing to risk. Now, Orbit Metal wouldn't really do too well against Perfect Phoenix, as it is opposite spin on zone dash plus Z. So the best choice really was to stick with the Tempest and see how it plays out. So she will choose the right switch in, which is the world combo on drift. And the combos these two are using, just to state those, is Frost is again using Tempest, Solomon 1S will Xtend plus, Rage Diabolos 2S drift, and Spriggan 2B orbit metal. And Glitter Girl is using Rage Helios 2 with 3A and Evolution Dash, World Spriggan left spin 2B drift, and the Perfect Phoenix will zone dash plus Z. So this matchup is it's a win for World. It's opposite spin drift versus an Xtend plus. So bar a self KO, it really is just a win for World if you launch it right. So yeah, she gets the KO there, and Frost asks for the switch. Now, she decides to keep her world combo. And again, Frost will choose to use his world combo as it is same spin, left versus left. And again, I don't think too many people know about Orbit Metal. So it is same spin against Drift, so it is no surprise that Drift is going to lose. But just watch how much stamina Orbit Metal will have left over. Now you see, it pretty much has all of its stamina left over. So she will ask for the switch, and Frost will choose to go back to Tempest. Now, she will choose to use her Rage combo. Now, I'll say any day that Rage versus Tempest is an advantage for Rage, but my Tempest very rarely loses to a Rage combo. I know how to launch against Rage. So a lot of people will hard launch against Rage, and that's really not what you want to do with a Tempest combo. So what happens in this matchup is Frost thinks that it might have been a missed launch for Glitter Girl, so he asks the judge to check to make sure, as she is a new player, and I don't like when new players lose because they don't know all the rules and they don't know that they can call it a missed launch. So it didn't appear to be a missed launch, but we decided to do a replay anyway. And as you can see there, Frost did a missed launch there. So we really want the Bladers to have fun and not just feel like they're being, I guess, cheated out of winning. So again, in this matchup, yeah, Tempest is going to win. Frost knows how to launch the Tempest so that Rage cannot beat it. And she didn't really launch that Rage the right way, or the correct way. Now, she will ask for a switch, and Frost will choose to keep Tempest. As again, she can choose to use Drift, but Frost is up, so he can give a point of Rage just to have the choice on the final point of what combo to use. So again, she chooses the right switching to World, and again, opposite spin, World, Drift, it's going to win. And you'll see it won't get the KO here, but it's going to win. It's going to outspin them. So already Frost is thinking switch. Yeah, and Frost says it. He lets her know that she's going to win, and yeah, he's going to say switch. So on the switch, for some reason she chooses Perfect Phoenix. Now, if I were her, I honestly probably would have went for Rage, as that Perfect Phoenix is just going to lose to a Tempest combo, same spin. So she'll ask for the switch here, and Frost mentions that he can have some fun, so he chooses to switch to his Rage combo, as he is up by 2 points, and even if he loses, he gets the tactical advantage of knowing what she's going to pick first. And now, again, Rage 2S Drift is an interesting combo. Most players will use World with 2B, but I prefer to use World 2B Orbit Metal just to beat same spin combos, so just to beat other rough spin Beyblades. So opposite spin, Zone Dash plus Z versus Drift. From what I've seen, it's honestly 50-50. From the tournaments I've been to, that's really what it boils down to, 50-50. So yeah, Frost gets the win here, and that is the end of this tournament. So if you like this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and all the other good stuff. Thanks.